Okay, by now you guys know, I think Beate Chelette, she has her heart in the right place. I mean, she's trying to do things, specifically for women to, advance in the workplace and stuff. And I really have nothing against her. We might disagree in a couple of things, but I mean, she's all right. So if you would, guys, do not go to her channel and post bullshit, okay? Just do that in my channel. All right, we can have a little fun here. We can laugh and say she's a feminist, whatever. But I mean, if you have a cogent argument, you have a thing to bring up that kind of makes sense. Like, for example, having children is a choice. Might be something you could, put out there reasonably and say, well, yeah, but it's a choice and whatever. So Beate, Ms. Chelette, has a video, Fair Promotion in the Workplace. It's time to increase mom employee rights. Beate, dear, you mean special privileges. You don't mean rights. You want women who have a high-power career, for example, and they decide to take, a couple of years off to have a baby. You don't want any penalty for that with respect to their career. Well, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I mean, I want to take 2 years off to go, I don't know, ride my motorcycle in the mountains and smoke dope and do whatever. Just fuck off for 2 years. Come back, get the same salary, the same job, and it's like as if nothing ever happened. Having children is a choice, Beate. Women do not have to make that choice. There is no one forcing women to have babies in the United States. So if you do that, well, there's a big responsibility that comes with it. It's not like getting a pet. You get a dog or a cat. That's a big enough responsibility. You got to feed the cat. You got to, clean the litter box. I mean, there's some time you have to spend to deal with the choice you made to have a pet. Now, multiply having a baby by about 1 million times. It's not like a plaything. It's not like, it's an accessory. It's like a new handbag. It's a human being. Human beings take a lot of fucking work. We're one of the dumbest damn species coming out of the birth canal. And it takes almost a couple of decades for us to mature. So it's a lot of damn work. But essentially, you want special privileges for women who choose to do something with their lives, Beate. Okay.
Let's take a look. The number one reason why women do not advance is women are mothers.
So it's discrimination is what it is. It has nothing to do with, say, a very important part of your team. Now, let me set the table. Beate is not talking about lower level jobs, average jobs that men and women have. Something that can be easily or relatively easily replaced for 18 months or whatever she's talking about, right? If you're putting tops on bottoms in a factory, pretty fungible. That personal work just the same. If you're in a professional position, for example, a CFO, COO, CEO, some high-level management type situation, your leaving for a year and a half is going to have a hell of an impact, whether you're a man or you're a woman, if you're in one of these positions. And someone is going to have to come in and take up the slack because you are not there. Do we understand each other so far?
This is probably a topic that makes my blood boil in about 3 seconds.
Yeah, because feminism has told you can have it all. And if you can't, it's the patriarchy. It's discrimination. However, feminism didn't tell you men also can't have it all. I know, it's crazy talk.
Because it is outrageous, it is stupid, it is insulting, it is, every word on the planet. It is unbelievable that in the year we are living in,
current year,
2019, 2020,
yes,
that people still have a problem and have a conscious bias against women.
Yeah, I don't think people have a problem, Beate. What you seem to not understand, and I know you do. I mean, you're a very intelligent woman. You're smart. You know what's going on. These people would have to be replaced somehow in a higher level position, in a performance-based position, a high level, whatever management. Someone has to do that job. For you see, corporations are not social experiments. They are there to make money for the stockholders. I think what I'm hearing here, Beate, is Well, because women choose something, it shouldn't have any penalty. There shouldn't be any hardship involved if one chooses to have a baby. And it's unfair. It's the patriarchy. Is that about right?
So let's take a look if that is even true.
Now, she goes through a bunch of statistics and shit, and yeah, whatever. You can listen to the video.
Why that is.
Because businesses are in the business to make money.
So the problem is that we are operating under the assumption that somehow being a mother means that you are not committed, you're not qualified, you are losing your knowledge, which is idiotic.
Really? Well, let's see. Dr. Mom, the heart surgeon, you are going to be the first on the table getting cut by Dr. Mom, who has just had 18 months off. A year and a half off from your primary job is going to have an effect. You cannot dispute this, Beate.
That you're not getting as much done, which is idiotic because working moms get done twice as much because we have to be done by 4:45 because we have to pick up our children.
Yeah, but just tell me, if you haven't had a body on a table and you're a surgeon and you're ready to cut into someone's heart and you haven't done it for a year and a half, I'm thinking I might not be real comfortable with that. I'm terribly sorry, Dr. Mom, but I think I'll take Dr. Not a Mom over here because she has been doing surgeries when you've been home with your baby.
So there's this constant, chatter against women. Nike has a lawsuit for laying off somebody who was pregnant.
I'm sure you're not going to give us the details.
After they promised her a promotion and then they withdrew the promotion finding out that she's pregnant. I mean, it is like when we're having babies, suddenly, our life stops and we just become dumb, stupid, and irresponsible.
No. But you do have a new responsibility, another human being, which is not like a plant. It's not like a pet. It is a freaking human. It takes a lot of work to raise a child. And I remember it's a real pain in the ass when they're young, shitting, pissing, eating, puking. That's all they do for like 6, 8, 10 months. And then they start becoming interesting. But before that, they're just shit monsters. It's hard work. It is hard effing work. So I don't think anyone is looking down upon women who choose to do that. But it is still a choice, Beate. And I notice there are no links to any of your sources.
The opposite actually is the case. So what needs to be done?
Give women free shit because they're Wammens.
Number one, if you are a man and you're watching this, come on, dude.
Yeah, I'm a man and I don't know what the frig you're talking about.
Get real.
Yeah, get real. How about women get real? You have choices in your life to make. And if you make certain choices, you're not going to be able to do other things. Now, you could make the argument, well, women should be able to do that and get paid for it and blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. But you're not. You're just saying, oh, it's discrimination. What if a man made a similar choice? Would he also be perhaps not promoted at some point?
Get with the program.
Give Wammens free money for making their own personal choices.
First of all, a woman gave birth to you. So
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you really going to... Nah, that's enough. No. Beate, once you got into the, come on, man, women's... My father donated his spermatozoa into my mother to make me the person I am today. So it's a two-way street, sweetie. My father probably put in some extra overtime to make more money once the little hamster came out of the chute, and little hamster liked to eat. And little hamster liked to live somewhere with a roof and heat and shit like that. But oh no, let's just talk about the moms making a sacrifice. What did Marissa Mayer do to moms, for example, working remotely at her company when she was CEO? Just asking the question. Link below, James Maxwell. Thank you for listening.